Hi everyone, it's Michaeline with 3AM Grace Designs, and today I wanted to talk to you about the Post-it panel. There's several methods you can use to put words on if you want to. I know Donna likes puffy paint. You can embroider them on. You can make a chain and sew that on. I'm going to use the chain method today. The first thing that I did was that I took some scrap pieces of yarn and I laid out my words. I really wanted to see how big I wanted them to be and if they fit and if I liked it. Then the next thing I did is I took a picture for reference when I'm working on it. So let's get started. So now I've made my chains for all of my letters and you can kind of see them here. I like to pin them on. And then I sew over my pins, and that way I know they're exactly where I want them to be. The good part about using the scrap yarn to make your letters first is that you can use those as a guide on how long you want your chains to be. Okay, so like I said, I just pin them on. And I have that one. Just going to pin it where I want it. The other thing that I did when I was making these chains is I used a pretty small hook. This one's like a 2.75 millimeter. I like my chains really tight. The other thing is that when you're doing this, you'll see here on my P, I leave really long tails because that's what I just use to sew in, and I'll go from each side and tack down everything. Okay, I will show you the end result in a moment. Okay, so I have stitched on my Post-it. One more thing I wanted to show you guys. I know you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, it's like so many more ends to weave in when you do it this way. But I'm going to show you how I cheat a little bit. I actually knot it, okay? That's why I leave two tails. I bring them in. When I'm sewing it in, I start here and I tack the end down, and then I bring it in and I meet somewhere in the middle from each end. Okay, and how I actually tie them off or knot them is what's called a surgeon's knot. That's really kind of funny. You can YouTube this, but basically you just make a regular knot. You know, you bring it in and over, but then you do that one more time. Okay, and it's gonna, when you pull it tight, it's gonna get all like jumbly. You can just like put your finger in there and just make it like lay flat, and then just knot it one more time just like normal, and I pull it up and tight. You'll see that it's not tight against my stitches right here. Okay, let me show you that one more time. So I have my two ends. I wrap it around once. I wrap it around twice. You see where it's getting all tangled? So I just kind of reach down here. Usually put my finger in there and just pull that. And then I finish the knot. Pull up and tight. I wouldn't recommend this when you're weaving in your other ends because, well, for one, you only have one, but I've done this on several blankets now and washed them, and they have been fine. So Post-it is done, and I hope we did it justice and you all enjoy.